We're here on one of the largest, if not the largest, intact saltwater marsh on Mobile Bay. This marsh is not only important because of its natural function and the ecosystem services that it provides, but to the south here, we've got a residential community in Deer River. And to the north of the marsh, you've got a large Port Authority facility. This shoreline is critical to the long-term resilience of both of those. It's a natural first line of defense from any type of hurricane or tropical system. It's going to dissipate that energy.
We depend on salt marshes and tidal creeks for our way of life. They provide us environmental benefits. They protect us from erosion and storm surge. They provide habitat for the fish that we like to catch and the seafood we like to eat.
20 years ago when I used to fish in here, I used to launch my boat at a little private launch on the southern part of the South Fork of Deer River. It was easily 6 to 8 feet deep everywhere, some places 12 or 14 feet deep. Since we entered an active hurricane cycle, probably in the late 90s, we had storm after storm after storm just erode the beach and erode this marsh. Now, it's got bottom elevations of around zero. And right now there might be only close to 2 feet of water in that entire stretch of Deer River.
The impacts of waves from ship wakes, tropical systems, the shoreline is receding at an average of 12 feet per year. So we're losing precious marsh habitat. Our intent is to restore it and then adding some offshore structures to protect this shoreline and attenuate those waves. So we are looking at 5,600 feet, so over a mile of shoreline.
Part of the project is to try to restore water quality to Deer River, which involves dredging it out, improving that flow, closing the breach to restore that flow, and then that material that we dredge out will be used to nourish the marsh.
And that beneficial use of that material will enhance about 51 acres of marsh. So we'll be able to raise the elevation of 51 acres of this marsh system.
About 6 inches.
So in any beneficial use project, it's very important the type of material that you need for that particular use. And so in the case of the Deer River project, we're looking at a material that would be coming from the turning basin, which is a little more sandy and better for the purpose of placement.
And that's a relationship that Coastal Alabama and the Corps of Engineers are entering into, and we hope to use this project as a great example of that for future projects. But to be able to put that material back into use right here to add to the resilience of Coastal Alabama is ideal.
We are engaged in developing and implementing complex, large-scale projects. And many times these projects cross jurisdictional boundaries. And so it's the Mobile Bay National Estuary program that brings us together. And so that really provides us the avenue to make this transformational investment in the environment of Mobile County.